Moving to West Africa now, where a tit-for-tat conflict between Niger and Benin is escalating. A border dispute between the two countries has been heating up. Niger has refused to open its border with its neighbouring Benin, owing to security issues. Now, specifically terrorist activities. The Prime Minister of Niger, Mahaman Lamine Zeine, says that these security threats are being fueled by the French. He has accused the French of training terrorists near the border region with the aim to destabilise Niger. He said, and I quote, "Benin has the largest and most dangerous base on the edge of the national park where these soldiers train terrorists." Niger's Prime Minister has now urged businesses to ship their items to Togo. Now, this is despite the fact that a bilateral road transport deal between Niger and Benin had been established in the past. Back in February, West African bloc ECOWAS, or the Economic Community of West African States, lifted sanctions imposed on Niger's military rulers.
Closure of land and air borders between ECOWAS countries and Niger to be lifted. No-fly zone of all commercial flights to and from Niger is to be lifted. Suspension of all commercial and financial transactions between ECOWAS member states and Niger is to be lifted.
At the time, Benin, which is a part of ECOWAS, also announced the opening of its border with Niger. However, the border has remained closed on the Niger side. This irritated the Benin president, Patrice Talon, who said that Niger was treating them like an enemy. And now, as Niger refuses to budge, tensions between the two countries are only on the rise. Now, amid a reciprocal border conflict, Benin has closed a river crossing between the two countries. Earlier this month, Benin had blocked China's first oil shipment from Niger over the same border. And this was crucial for Niger because it was a part of a trade deal with China. China had loaned $400 million to Niger, which the country intends to repay by exporting oil. Notably, Niger's border with Algeria, Libya and Chad are still open. So it remains to be seen whether Niger and Benin reach a common ground or if Niger devises new trade routes with its friendlier neighbours. Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison LaGrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.